Hello.
Hello, Mr. Yaqub.
Hi, Mr. Karim. How are you?
Fine, Alhamdulillah. How about you?
I'm okay. How's everything today?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So let's begin our session. The last time we finished session number one. So today we're going to start from session number two. Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Yes, I'm going to share the file with you right now. You can tell me if you can see it. Session number two. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right. So the last time we talked about moving out, right? You remember?
Yes. Yes.
So the last time we talked about moving out and what is the meaning of moving out, and we take some few grammars. So today we are going to talk about moving in. So
Okay.
yes, so to move out is to stop living from a place, and to move in is to start living in a new place. So if you find a new apartment or if you find a new house and you moved in, it means that you started living in that particular apartment or particular house. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, I want you to read, please.
Okay. Bismillah. Moving in. Hi there. This is your friend Ahmed again. How are you? I'm excited to announce that we have officially moved out of our house. My
Uh-huh.
mom told me that this house is bigger and has a better sense. I can't wait to see it.
Okay,
Done?
so hi there. This is your friend Ahmed again. How are you? I'm excited to announce that we've officially moved out of our house. My mom told me that this house is bigger and has a better scene. I can't wait to see it. Can you read again?
Okay. Hi there. This is your friend Ahmed again. How are you?
Mhm.
I am excited to announce that we have officially moved out of our house. My mom told me that this house is bigger and has a better has a better sense. I can't wait to
Scene
see it.
has
Scene.
a better scene. Uh-huh.
Okay. Bigger and has a better scene. I can't
Uh-huh.
wait to see it.
Thank you. Okay. So, hi guys. If someone say I'm excited to do something, if you're excited, it means you are full of joy. Like you are happy to do something. So he said, I'm excited to announce that we've officially moved out of our house. So if you announce something, is you made it publicly known. So to announce something is to make the public know about it. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
We have okay so we have officially moved out of our house. So to officially do something is officially is kind of close to announce. To officially do something is to um make it official, like make it official. Maybe you already you rented the house, paid the money, you paid the rent and you wrote the agreement, and you already moved your items into that house. So if you do that, you can say that we officially moved out of our house and moved into a new house. And he said, my mom told me that this house is bigger and has a better scene. A scene, the meaning of scene is view. So if the house has a better scene, it means it has a better view. And he said, I can't wait to see it. Next.
Okay. Um, Mom, what is your opinion about the house? Ahmed, it is awesome. How much is the rental fee? The rental
Rental
fee.
fee. Uh-huh.
Rental fee.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, the owner received a down payment in a total. We will pay him 10 grand per year, and we will pay $1,000 as a security des- uh, deposit.
Yes. Mom, what's your opinion about the house? Ahmed, it's awesome. How much is the rental fee? Mom, the owner received a down payment in total. We'll pay him 10 grand per year, and we paid $1,000 as a security deposit. Okay. So, mom say, what's your opinion about the house? Usually, opinion is like, what do you think? If I say, what's your
Okay.
opinion about something? I mean, what do you think about something? Then Ahmed said, it is awesome. How much is the rental fee? Awesome is like it is very good or it is excellent. So if something is awesome, it means that something is very good. How much is the rental fee? A rental fee is the money that you pay each month to the owner of the apartment that you are renting in. So
Rental fee is just for a month or maybe per year.
no, rental fee is the money itself.
Okay, it
Yes,
can be
the,
a month or year.
yes, it can be a month or a year or a week. It doesn't matter. Like, so rental fee is what you pay. So the rental fee is not a contract. The rental fee is what you pay
Okay,
to stay in a certain apartment. That's why they say how much is the rental fee.
okay.
Okay,
Based on the contract, it should be monthly or yearly, right?
exactly. Yes, that's
Okay.
correct. And mom said the owner received a down payment in total. A down payment is the part of the money that you pay before
Advanced
paying the
payment.
total. Huh?
Advanced payment.
Exactly. Definitely.
Okay.
Correct. So down payment is like advance payment. You pay before you complete paying the total amount. So in total, we'll pay him 10 grants per year. Grant, the meaning of grant is thousand. So if you hear grant, it means thousand. So we can have
Why you say? Okay.
huh?
I think you say grand, and it's written grand.
Yeah, grant. That's what I said.
Grand.
Yes, grant.
Okay.
10 grants.
Okay.
What did
Okay.
you hear I said?
Grand without S.
No, no, no. I said 10 grants.
Okay. Grand. Okay. Great.
Yes, 10
Yeah.
grand. So we will pay him 10 grand per year. So grand is
Per year
thousand.
or per year? Per
Yeah, per year. It means every
by
year. So
okay. In American it's per.
yes,
Okay.
yeah. But usually in English it's per. Like if you say per year, it's the same thing as every year. So Americans and English and people from people from America and England they all use per. So per is each. So instead of saying we'll pay him 10 grand each year, you say we'll pay him 10 grand per year. Okay?
Okay.
Or
It is
if it's every
per.
month,
I'm talking about the pronunciation in American accent. It is per or par.
no. American and England is all per year. Per.
Par. Pa.
Yes.
Without
Yeah.
R.
So, yes, without R.
Pa.
Even Americans don't say per. Yeah, usually, yeah, Americans, like I said, Americans pronounce their R, but they don't make it so obvious when it comes to this word per. Like, but usually English people they don't pronounce the e at all. They don't pronounce the r at all. They just say per year. But yes, Americans
Par.
you put a little bit pronunciation of r. Yes, but it's not that obvious. So it's
Okay.
per
It's
year.
par.
For Americans, yeah.
Par
For
year.
Americans, you can say
Okay.
per year, per year.
In In British, pay
Per year.
per year.
Yes. In
Per.
British, it's like you are
Oh,
saying P and A. It's like you are pronouncing it as
okay.
P and A. Per.
Per.
10 grand
Okay.
per year.
Per. Okay.
Yes. And we paid $1,000 as a security deposit. A security deposit is something or amount of money that you pay to you, the owner of the apartment that you're renting in, so that if you're leaving the house, if anything is damaged or if anything is not as it's supposed to be, the owner will deduct from that amount that you give him.
It's insurance, maybe? As
Yes, you can
insurance?
call it, yes, you can call it insurance, but
Okay.
you call it security deposit. So
Deposit.
for the house is, yes, you can say insurance, but the right word to it, I think, is security deposit. The money itself,
Okay.
like the thing, so in general, the idea of paying the money is called insurance, but the money itself is called security deposit. Okay, so if
Deposit.
you're going to
Okay.
meet, yes, so if you, let's say, if you live in if you live in, like, if you rented an apartment and you gave the owner of your house money for security deposit and you're living, you don't tell him, give me my insurance. No, you say, please, can I have my security deposit back? But yeah, if you like,
Okay.
the idea of insurance is not wrong. Like, yes, the thing itself is called insurance, but the money itself that you paid is called a security deposit.
Okay. Security deposit. Okay.
Yeah, but this is only like a security deposit. Usually, it is used only for apartments. Like if you go to rent an apartment and you can't maybe go and let's say if you want to have insurance in your car and you say this is a security deposit, no, it doesn't work. That one is called insurance. So cars have
Okay.
insurance, and life has insurance, and so on and so forth.
Okay. Deposit in the American accent, it has another pronunciation or same?
Yes. So usually Americans say deposit.
Deposit.
Yes. The British say deposit.
Okay.
So it's
Deposit.
deposit and deposit. It's all the same thing, different pronunciation.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Next slide.
Okay. Ahmed. Wow. Did we have a hire? Did did you hire a lawyer to sign the contract? Mom, we
Mm.
didn't have to. We don't have to. Your father is the owner's. Your father is the owner's best friend. No need to be paranoid. Don't be to. No need to be paranoid.
Good. Next.
Paranoid. Okay. Chicken. The new
Check
house.
in.
Mom,
Check in.
chicken,
Yeah.
chicken,
No,
chicken.
not
The new
check in.
house.
No, no. It's not check in. It's check. Check in. Check in the new house.
Chicken,
Yes.
chicken,
Good.
chicken,
Yeah.
chicken. The new house. Mom,
Mm-hmm.
uh, go and have a look over the house. Ahmed, sure, I'll, I will. This
Mm-hmm.
house is amazing. It's consists of four bedrooms, a large living room, a very wide backyard, but the attic is not quite big. But the attic is not quite big.
Good. Okay. Ahmed. Wow. Did you hire a lawyer to sign the contract? Mom, we don't have to. Your father is the owner's best friend. No need to be paranoid. Checking the new house. Mom, go and have a look over the house. Ahmed, sure, I will. This house is amazing. It consists of four bedrooms, a large living room, a very wide backyard, but the attic is not quite big. Do you want to read again?
Okay. Ahmed, wow. Did you hire a lawyer to sign the contract, Mom? We don't have to. Your father is the owner's best friend. No need to be
Mhm.
paranoid.
Good.
Mom, go and have a look over the house. Ahmed, sure, I will. This house is amazing, and it consists of four a large bedrooms, a large
Mhm.
living room, a very wide backyard, but the attic it's not quite big. But the attic
Perfect.
it's not quite big.
Perfect. Okay. So why did you hire a lawyer to sign the contract? Okay, so a lawyer is understood. Mom,
Yep.
we don't have to. Your father is the owner's best friend. No need to be paranoid. If you're paranoid, the meaning of being paranoid is to not trust people. So
Yep.
if you are paranoid, it means that you do not trust someone or you do not trust the people that you're dealing with. Check
Okay.
in the new city. Mom, go and have a look over
Chicken
the
the
house.
house.
Sorry, check in the new house. Mom, go and have a look over the house. Ahmed, sure I will. This house is amazing. It consists of 4 bedrooms, a large living room, a very wide backyard, but the attic is not quite big. So, uh, bedrooms are understood, living room is understood. Backyard is something like this, a place like it's a field with grasses, and usually it is at the back of the house. So if you have like a garden at the back of the house, you call it a backyard. Okay?
Okay.
So it's called a backyard if it's at the back of the house, because some people have a garden in front of their house. So if it's in front of their house, if it's in front of the house, you call it a front yard. If it's at the back, you call it a backyard. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
An attic, this is, if you see the picture, this is
Yep.
attic. It's a place where you put the things that you don't use. It's a place where you keep things that maybe things that you don't use
Store.
anymore, or yes, it's like a
Store.
storage area.
Store. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, so attic is like,
About okay. About consists. It's consists.
ah,
ولا consist.
it consists.
Consists.
Yes. So
Not consists.
no, it's not consists. It's
Okay.
consists.
Consist.
Yes.
I'll have to tell you about something actually. When
Sure.
I'm reviewing the video or our recorder, I am feeling there is a very big, you know, a very gap between what I am saying and what I am understanding, or my opinion. I am correcting myself each word. I don't know why that,
What do you mean?
that's happened. Yeah, yeah. When I am saying, maybe I am saying, when I'm listening to myself, I'm
Uh-huh.
correcting myself.
Yes. Yeah, you do
There is
that.
a gap between, yeah. I have a big uh, gap between what I am saying and what I am listening. When
So,
I'm listening to myself, I feel
mhm.
it's another one is speaking.
Why? Like, so you
A
feel,
lot of issues, a lot of I don't know why.
yes, that is normal. That is normal when you start learning English. That is normal. By time, you just need time. By time and practice, you will not do that. But in English, it's normal. It's normal. Even if you're talking about, if you're like when you're talking, like you stop and that's what you mean, right? If you're talking, you're saying and and those things, like you stop, right?
Okay, this is normal, maybe, but the point is, I am correcting myself. I feel another this the speaker. It's another one. I know the correct one, but I am saying it wrong, totally wrong. I don't know why.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
it's not every single thing that you're saying it wrong. Like, yes, some words you're saying them wrong. Even if I correct them to you, you don't pronounce them like perfectly, but it's okay. Like from the beginning, that's how it is. You will start,
Mhm.
maybe yes, there are a lot of words, even if you, for example, check-in. Like
Mhm.
check-in, you still cannot be able to pronounce check-in correctly. But we don't have to stress on the issue. Like we don't have to stress on it like until you pronounce it. Because if we say we're going to do that, then maybe at the end of the day we'll end up like with all 2 hours. We take maybe a little of. But what I'm saying is by reading and moving on, you will be used to it. Now is the beginning of the, like, now is the first week or the second week. So by reading, if you're reading all the time and correcting yourself, you might find other words. Like if you maybe find yourself uh, learning new words, you can be able to handle the pronunciation of the words. But yeah, by now it's not possible for you to pronounce every single word correctly. It's impossible. You cannot do that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, but it's okay. It's okay. As someone learning English, as someone like just start to learn English, it's okay. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you listen to yourself, I'll tell you something. You have the recording from the of your first session, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now keep that recording and listen to the recording of maybe let's say after 2 weeks or after 3 weeks.
Okay.
Listen to the recording. You will realize that there's a difference. You'll
Yeah.
notice that the way you pronounce things in the first session is not the way you're pronouncing them maybe in the fifth or sixth or seventh session. It's impossible to be the same. You realize that you improve. Maybe you
Yep.
yourself, you don't know that. But if you listen, you definitely know that you improved.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so just give it time. That's not a problem. Sometimes, sometimes I know that even if I correct you, you don't pronounce the words perfectly, but it's okay. We'll just move on. But by reading and by learning, you come and you'll be able to pronounce the words correctly. Just you try from your end. If I correct you, if you say something wrong, and I correct you, try as much as possible to um like
Practice.
repeat it, maybe yes, to practice it. Maybe after,
Mm.
if you can, maybe even if you have a sticky note in your computer, any word that I correct you that you cannot be able to pronounce, you can write it down, you can mark it,
Okay.
and later on you can review the word and you practice the pronunciation of the word. You can even check maybe YouTube. You can check what is the pronunciation of this word in YouTube, and they will tell you the pronunciation, and you listen to the pronunciation, and you practice and practice and practice. So if you do that, the next time you see this word, it's not going to be hard for you to pronounce it at all. It will be
Okay.
easy for you because you already know the word and you already practice how to pronounce it. So it's not going to be hard. That's what you should be doing, honestly. If we take
Okay.
a new word that you can't understand or you can't pronounce, you go back or you write it down, okay? And then after the session or whenever you have time, try and practice pronouncing the word just by yourself,
Oh, okay.
okay? And if you, of course, if you have any question, even if it's not the time for session, if you want me to record a voice pronouncing the word, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. It's fine. You can send me a personal
Okay.
message on WhatsApp. Oh, Mr. Esri, please, I want you to remind me how can I pronounce this word, and I'll record a voice message recording, like practicing the word, and I will tell you. For example, if you tell me, oh, Mr. Esri, please, how can I pronounce this word here? I can record a voice message and I'll say checking,
Okay.
Checking, checking, and you listen to
Okay.
it like maybe one time, two times, like that. You can be able to pronounce the word correctly, inshallah.
Okay. Inshallah.
So right now, don't worry yourself too much about. Yes, you realize that you notice that there's a difference. This is this is like known. This is something that is normal.
Okay.
Okay. Attic. Yes, we see
تمام.
an attic is a
حطيت.
storage area. It's like a place where you store things. Okay.
Okay.
Can you read the next paragraph?
Chicken, chicken the new house. Ahmed, the only thing I didn't like about this house is the basement.
Mhm.
Uh, I always feel afraid of basements when I
Mhm.
saw it. My heart missed a beat. Mom, haha, you are watching too much horror movies.
Too
Horror
much
movies.
horror. Uh-huh.
Horror movies. You
Yes.
you are watching too much horror movies. Horror movies. Horror.
Horror. Like you are watching too much horror movie. Horror.
Horror.
Yeah.
Horror. Okay.
Yeah. So you don't say
It's
horror. It's not horror. It's horror movie.
L
Yes. It's like you are pronouncing it with just HORO. Horror.
horror.
Yes.
Horror.
Yeah. It's a horror
Okay.
movie.
Okay. Horror movie. The last R it's silent.
Yes.
Horror movies. Okay.
Good. Okay.
Chicken the new
Ahmed.
house. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead. I can go ahead.
Yes.
Chicken the new house. Ahmed, all above. I like. That's what you learn. Teach me the previous session. I
Yeah.
like. I like. Don't tell it. I'll get it. I
Mhm.
like it. I like it.
No.
Not.
Mm-mm.
I like it.
Good. Huh?
I like it. I like it.
No. Mm-mm. You remove the
Like it.
E. Remember, I told you don't pronounce the E.
Like it.
Just like link the K and the D, make them like one.
Like it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Close.
Like it.
Liked. Liked. Liked.
Like. Okay.
Yes.
Like.
Liked. You. So if you say liked, you pronounce the D like liked,
Okay.
but without E.
The E.
So I liked the house too much.
I like. I like.
Now,
Right.
okay, now you're saying I like, and I
Like.
like. Yes, I like. So if you say I like, it means that I like is a present tense, and this is a past tense. So you have to uh, make a difference between a present tense and a past tense. So a present tense is I like, but the past tense of like is liked. Liked. So listen to me
Like.
when I'm saying like and liked. So I like and I liked. Is it the same?
No.
Yes. So
Totally
I
different.
like. So yeah, I like and I liked. Liked.
Like.
Good.
I liked. I
Good.
liked the house too much. So we didn't. We don't. We didn't. We. Why didn't we buy it instead? Instead.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Instead. Okay. Instead.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, we don't have enough money right away. Ahmed, what happened with our bank account? Mom, that's the long story. Let's unpack and
Let's
arrange the
unpack.
unpack,
Mm-hmm.
unpack and arrange the uh,
The furniture.
for furniture,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll tell you during the cleaning up.
Good. Okay, Ahmed. The only thing I don't like about this house is the basement. I always feel afraid of basements. When I saw it, my heart missed a bit. Mom, haha, you are watching too much horror movies. Ahmed, all above, I liked the house too much. So why didn't we buy it instead? Mom, we don't have enough money right away. Ahmed, what happened with our bank account? Mom, That's a long story. Let's unpack and arrange the furniture, and I'll tell you during the cleanup. Again,
Okay.
Ahmed, the only thing I don't like about the house is the basement. I always feel afraid of basements. When I saw it, my heart missed a bit. Mom, haha, you are watching too much horror movies. Ahmed, all above, I liked the house too much. So why didn't we buy it instead? Mom, we don't have enough money right away. Ahmed, what happened with our bank account? Mom, that's a long story. Let's unpack and arrange the furniture, and I'll tell you during the cleanup. Would you like to read again?
Okay. Okay. Ahmed, the only thing I didn't like about this house is the basement. I always feel afraid of basements. When I saw it, my heart missed a bit. Mom,
Mhm.
haha, you are watching too much horror movies.
Mhm.
Ahmed, all above, I like it. I like it.
I
I,
liked the
I
house.
liked. I
Mhm.
liked. I
Mhm.
liked the house too much. So why didn't we buy it instead
Instead.
instead instead
Okay, so
instead
you don't say don't say instead. No, you say instead, not instead.
instead instead
Good.
instead
No, not
Mom,
inis, not inis.
ins ins
Instead.
instead
Good.
instead
Good.
instead
Mhm.
Mom, we don't have enough money right away. Ahmed, what happened with our bank account, Mom? That's a long story. Let's unpack,
Unpack.
and unpack,
Not
unpack,
yes.
unpack,
Unpack. Unpack.
unpack,
Yes.
and arrange the fortuner
Fun-
and
Furniture.
furniture, and I'll tell you during the cleaning up. Furniture,
Good. Okay.
furniture.
Yes. So
It,
Ahmed.
furniture is are silent in American and
Yes.
British.
No. In Americans, actually, they pronounce the R a little bit. They say for furniture, furniture,
Furniture,
furniture. Yes, but in British we say
furniture,
furniture, furniture. In British you don't pronounce the R, but in American you say furniture, furniture with the R.
furniture, furniture. Okay,
Yes, so you can pronounce the R if you want, furniture.
okay,
Okay, Ahmed. The only thing I didn't like about the house is the basement. Of course, basement is the lowest part of the house. So basement is down the house. The last floor in the house is called a basement. Okay?
okay,
I always feel afraid of basements. When I saw it, my heart missed a bit. If someone say that his heart missed a bit, it means that he's he is afraid of something. Like he is scared. So if I tell you that, oh, my heart missed a bit, it means that something happened and I was really scared, or something got me really afraid or scared. Okay?
okay.
So
It's
it's like
idiom, huh?
an yes, it's an idiom
Okay,
to show that you are afraid of something.
right.
So let's say,
Okay,
yeah, yes. Let's say, for example, you going to go to maybe America, and you took an aeroplane or you took a plane, and then while you're on the plane, there are some like turbulence on the plane, and the plane was shaking. So you can say that my heart missed a bit when the plane was shaking. Okay?
okay.
Mom, haha, you are watching too much horror movie. A horror movie is a movie that has a lot of violent and hello?
Bloods. A lot
Huh?
of blood. A lot of
Yes.
blood.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of blood and a lot of violence and a lot of killing. That's a horror movie. Ahmed, all
Horror.
above, I liked the house too much. If you say all above, it means most importantly. It's like most importantly, like, so if you talk a lot, if you mention maybe one, two, three things, and then you said all above, it means that after all what I've said, the main point is that I like the house. Okay?
Okay.
So it's like you are saying, it's like in Arabic, you say al muhim, right? Al muhim, this,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yes. So
Yes.
it's all above. So all above is like you're saying al muhim, correct?
All above. Okay.
Yes. So all above, I liked the house too much. So despite everything, I liked the house too much. So why didn't we buy it instead? So if you say instead, it means like, yeah, why didn't we so why didn't we buy it instead? Instead is like if you use it when you have a choice between two or three things, or
Yep.
usually sometimes two things. So why didn't we buy it instead of renting? So it's like you are saying that it's like one opinion is better to you than another one. So use instead to show that one opinion is better than another opinion. So it means that
Instead.
instead of renting, yeah, so the idea of renting is not good, and the idea of buying it is more appealing to you,
More,
or you
much
like the
better.
idea of buying. Yes, much better. Mom, we don't have enough money right away. And we said right away, the meaning of that is
Immediately.
immediately. Yes. Ahmed, what happened with our bank account? Mom, that's a long story. Let's unpack and arrange the furniture, and I'll tell you during the cleanup. If I say let's unpack, it means that we are removing our items from the bag. So
Unboxing.
if we pack, yes, if we pack, it means that we put all our things inside the bag. If we're unpacking, it means that we are removing them out of the bag. Okay?
Okay.
Arrange the furniture. Furniture is the things that we have in the house, like the chair, the bed, the wardrobe. These are called furnitures. Okay?
Furniture. Furniture.
Yes. Yeah, that's a furniture. I think, what did they call them in Arabic?
A theft. A theft.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, that's correct.
Yep.
So that's a furniture. And I will tell you during the cleanup. Cleaning up is to clean the house
The
one
process of
by,
cleaning.
yes, the process of cleaning. Good. New vocabulary. Let's take the new vocabulary. Mhm.
Awesome. Extremely good. Down
Mhm.
payment. An amount of money that you pay at the time that you buy, but it's
Sorry.
only a part of the total cost of it. Okay. It's a part of the
Mhm.
total cost of it. Okay.
Mhm.
Grants, $1,000. Grants.
Mhm. Mhm.
Security deposit. Security
Mhm.
deposit. An
Mhm.
amount paid when you agree to rent a house. An apartment. An apartment extra, which its owner, which is owner can keep if you leave before the end of the agreement, or damage, or the property, right?
Or damage the property.
Property, property,
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
property.
So like we say, awesome is extremely good. If someone say this is awesome, it means it's extremely good. Down payment, an amount of
It's
money that
awesome
you
or awesome?
awesome, awesome. Yeah. So it's
Awesome.
not a.
Okay.
Yeah, it's written as a, but you pronounce it as o. Awesome.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. So you say this is awesome. That's how you pronounce it. And usually the right way to pronounce it is awesome, because uh, the British, this word comes from America. Like, this is not an American word, it's not a British word. So this word awesome come from America. It's an American English, it's not British. So
Okay.
even British say awesome like American. So both American and British say awesome. This is
It's
awesome.
come from O, right?
Yeah, yeah. You start with
Uh,
O, not A.
O. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and
no.
you don't
I
say.
say there is another word to say O. O mean well or something like that. O.
O means what?
It well or
Well.
wow, wow,
Oh,
wow, wow.
wow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
You say O.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think there is a word say AWE only. Oh,
A W E. Ah, that is A W E only. O.
yeah.
Uh, but A W like A W. I know A W W, which is ow.
Ow, no. I heard AG Hog, you know AG Hog?
Uh huh.
Say it's this word coming from another word. It's ow. I review it and tell you. Maybe
Did I
I
what?
got it wrong. I review it and I'll come back to you also. Maybe I understand it wrong, but as I
Probably.
remember, it's ow. Some awesome. It's coming from ow, something like that.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's coming from ow. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, probably that because I don't think I don't think I've checked the origin of awesome before. All I know that the meaning of awesome itself, it is something that is very good or extremely good. But the origin of the word, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe the origin of the word comes from O, but I don't know that, to
Okay.
be honest. I can check. I
Okay.
can check, but I don't know if the origin is from O or not.
Okay. Okay. Awesome.
Yes. Okay, and we said the down payment is an amount of money that you pay at the time that you buy something, but is only a part of the total cost of it. Grants, $1,000. Well, it doesn't have to be dollars. Like any money, if it's 1,000, you can say grand. So 5 grand is 5,000. 3 grand is 3,000. 4 grand, and like that.
Okay.
Security deposit or security deposit, an amount paid when you agree to rent a house and apartment, etc., which its owner can keep if you leave before the end of the agreement or damage the property. Okay.
Okay.
Paranoid.
Mm, paranoid. Anxious, right?
Anxious.
Anxious.
Anxious. Yeah. So this word is anxious.
Anxious.
Yes.
Anxious. Anxious
Yeah.
because you don't feel you can trust others.
Good. So to be
Anxious.
anxious, yeah, to be anxious
Anxious.
is to be, yes, to be anxious is to be afraid.
Okay. This is the same word typed on the the trucks to moving the petrols or chemics or something like
Anxious?
that. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't. Which trucks? Trucks that I
Anxious.
what?
Moving the petrols, chemics, or something like that. Anxious.
No,
It's
no,
very
no,
dangerous. Mean.
no, no, no. That one is toxic. Toxic.
Toxic.
That is a
Okay.
different word. I think you're talking about this. Let me write the word for you. Uh, okay. I think this is the word you're talking about. Sorry. Toxic.
Yeah. This one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is toxic. Toxic means
Okay.
something that has poison, something that is poisonous.
Okay.
So this is toxic,
Poisonous.
and yes, this is anxious. Anxious is different. Anxious
Anxious.
means, yeah, toxic means something that is dangerous or something that it is poisonous, something that has poison. But anxious is a different thing. To be anxious is to be like afraid or to not feel comfortable. If you're anxious, it means that you are not comfortable with someone. Okay?
Okay. Anxious.
Yes.
because you don't feel you can trust others. Backyard. Backyard, a space at the back of the house. Usually, sugar, uh,
Usually surrounded.
surrounded by a
Yeah,
fence and covered with a grass.
good.
Okay.
Can you read backyard again?
Read what?
Read
Backyard.
the read the meaning of backyard again. Yeah.
Okay, a space at the back of house. Usually,
A space. A space at the
space.
back of a house.
Okay, usually surrounded
Yes.
by a fence
Surrounded.
and
Mhm.
covered with grass. Surrounded,
Grass.
grass,
Mhm. Good.
grass.
Mhm.
Okay, attic, the space or the room or the space or room at the top of a building under the roof, often used for storing things.
Mhm.
Basement, basement, a part of a building that is below the level of the first floor.
Good. Okay.
Part of the
So this,
building that is below.
yeah. So
Okay.
this word has two pronunciation also. You can pronounce it as basement, and you can pronounce it as basement. Okay.
Basement by Z.
Yes. Yeah. Americans say basement, and British say basement.
Okay, like pizza and pizza,
Yes. But
right?
usually,
Pizza,
like what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like what?
pizza,
Pizza.
pizza and pizza.
Yes.
Okay,
So yes. So basement is the same thing. So basement is, you can say basement or you can say basement.
okay.
Okay. Paranoid. Paranoid is anxious because you do not feel you can trust others. And we said anxious is to not be comfortable or to be afraid, and do not trust someone. Backyard. We said a
Anxious.
backyard
Okay,
is a space at the back of a house, usually surrounded by a fence. If you say something is surrounded, it means that uh, to surround, like to, it's like from round. From the word round,
yep.
around is like a cycle.
The boundary or the
No, if you surround, like, okay, so around, if I say I'm going to draw around, so this is around, right? uh Wait a minute. This is around. Sorry. This is what you call around or a cycle.
yep.
So surround is from the word round. It's from the word round, like that. Round. This is what you call around. To surround is to make something that goes round like that. If you
Okay,
have something that goes round like this, it means surround. Okay. Now, if let's say, for example, I will give you an example. If there is someone standing here, if there is a person standing here, and people came here, 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 here.
surrounded him. Yep.
Yes, he is surrounded.
Clear, clear,
Yes. So
clear.
a fence.
Surrounded. Fence,
Yes.
fence.
Yeah. So a fence, it means, if you have a fence, it means that usually surrounded by fence. So a garden, like a backyard, is a garden that is surrounded by fence. And what is a fence? This is a fence. This thing here, it's called a fence. The thing that
Okay,
surround your house. Here it's called
okay,
a
okay,
fence. Good.
Surrounded by. Yep.
Fence, and that we said is fence.
Grass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a field that has a grass and is surrounded by fence is called a backyard. And we said if it's that, we call it that if it's at the back of the house. But
Okay.
if it's in front of the house, we call it a
Or
front.
yard. Front yard.
Good. Okay.
Attic.
Attic. An attic is the space or room at the top of a building under the roof, often used for storing things. This is an attic. A basement is a part of a building that is below the level of the first floor. Like I said, is the lowest floor on the building.
It's below.
Yes.
But it's below.
Yes. Below is under.
It's below or below.
Below.
Below. Okay, it's not below.
Yes.
Below. But I think in America, American is below, right?
It's what?
Below.
That's what I'm saying. Below.
There is a difference between below and below.
Well, the correct word, Americans and British all say below. That's the correct pronunciation.
Below. Okay.
Not
below.
Not pillow, not pillow. No. Below. Yes. Below.
Okay.
Yes.
Below.
So part of a building that is below the level of the first floor.
Okay.
Yes. So it's not P, it's below.
Below.
Yes. Okay. My heart missed a bit. Continue.
My heart missed a bit. When your heart skips, missed, and a bit, you feel very excited or nervous, and afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Horror movie.
Horror
movie.
Good.
A film in which very frightening, or a natural thing happened.
Mm-hmm.
All above, most importantly, instead,
no,
instead,
good. I said it's instead, not instead.
Okay, instead,
good.
A place of someone or something else.
In place of someone.
In place of someone or something else.
Good. My heart missed a bit. If you say my heart missed a bit, so when your heart skips or misses a bit, so it's all the same. You can either say my heart skips a bit or my heart misses a bit. So if your heart skips or misses a bit, it means that you feel very excited or nervous about or something. Sorry, you feel very excited or nervous and afraid. If you are nervous, it means that you are afraid. So nervous and afraid is all the same thing. Horror movie. A film in which very frightening or unnatural things happen. Frightening is from, if I say, it's from frighten. If someone is frightened, it means that he is scared. So, frightening, like I said, the word is frighten. Let me write it down here. It's from the word frighten. Sorry. So frightening is from the word frighten. And frighten means scared. If you are frightened, you are scared or
Okay.
afraid. It's all the same thing. Frightened, scared, afraid, nervous, anxious.
Nervous, anxious. Nervous, it's in American, right? Nervous.
Yeah, nervous. No, nervous is a British word. Like it's an English, but nervous has different meanings. You can use you have to understand that in English, one word you can use it for maybe 5 different meanings. So
Yep.
nervous, you can say nervous. You can use it in something else. Let's see the word nervous. Let me check. Where's my dictionary? Okay, let me show you. Nervous. So you see, it has a meaning: number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Different meanings. Easily
Okay.
agitated. What is easily agitated? Easily, if you easily get angry, you can say that, oh, this person is nervous. Like if you do something, like let's say if someone just come and talks to you and say, Mr. Kareem, why are you doing this? And he's shouting at you, and you just punch him in the face. You start fighting with him. If you are like that, if you're easily, like if someone like easily got on your nerves, it means that you are nervous. And causing or fraught with or showing anxiety. This is a different meaning also. And also number 3, of relating to nervous system. This is something in our body. So that's why I say in
Okay.
English, one word has many, many different words. But here, what we mean by nervous here is afraid, because we are talking about horror movie. Okay?
Okay. But it's a pronunciation in American, it's nervous, not nervous.
Yes, nervous. Yes, they
Okay.
pronounce it with the R. Like I said, the only difference between American and British, the only big difference is when it comes to R. Like British
Okay.
drop R all the time, but Americans pronounce R in most of the situation, but not in everything. Even Americans, they don't
Oh,
pronounce the R in everything. For example, here, unnatural. Unnatural, the British pronounce the R. You can't drop the R. You can't say unnatural. You can't say that. So there are some words
okay.
that British like, but most of the time, like in a word that is above, usually the British drop the R, they don't pronounce it. But in most cases, Americans pronounce their R. Like, for example,
Okay.
if you want to say, let's see these words here. Let's say if you want to pronounce these words in American and British, you have to have a different butter. And what else?
Better.
Uh,
Better.
yeah, yes, better. And what else? Okay,
Water.
let's take, yes, exactly. Uh, Water. Let's take these 3. So this, in most cases, like when it comes to Americans, they say butter, butter with the R at the end. And they say better, better. And they say water, water. But British, they say butter, butter, and better, and water. So we don't
Yep.
pronounce R, especially at the end of the sentence. So if you find an R at the end of the word, usually the British drop that R. So sometimes at the end, sometimes in the middle. So usually if R comes in the middle or at the end of a word, the British people drop that R, they don't pronounce it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, but like I said, it's not everything. So yeah. Horror movie. Yeah, a film in which very frightening or unnatural things happen. All above, most importantly. So if you say something is all above, like if you say all above, I like the idea. Like I said in Arabic, al-muhim. If you mention a lot of things, if you say, but
Yes.
al-muhim, this is what I want. So most importantly, this is what it is. Instead,
Okay.
Instead, you use it
Instead.
in a place of someone or something else. So you are saying, instead of this. So you mean that you are saying that this is like you are saying this is better than this. Let me give you an example. If you're telling me, Mr. Ethrib, I want to go to America, and I can tell you, oh, Mr. Kareem, instead of going to America, you can go to Paris. So it's like I'm saying that going to America or going to Paris is better than going to America. Good?
Okay. Clear. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start house chores, but we will take a break.
Okay.
Okay, so let's take a break for like 10 minutes and we'll come back
Okay.
and finish the session. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, cool. No problem. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Let's continue.
Yep.
All right. Let me share the file with you now. Can you see?
Yep.
Okay. Read.
How short is? It's correct. Short is?
House chores.
Chores.
No, chores. Chores.
Shoulders.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So house chores.
Chores.
Mm-hmm.
Chores.
Yeah.
Okay. Dustin. Sweeping. Dustin. Daily. Dustin. Sweeping.
Mm-hmm.
House chores. Vacuuming.
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 Mm-hmm.
Okay. Washing dishes.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Dishes,
So,
right? Dishes. Washing
yeah.
dishes.
Good. So this is house chores. What do we mean by house chores? Chores is anything or the work that you do at home. So any work that you do at home, it's a house chores, but not like maybe if you have an office work and you're doing it at home. No, uh, chores is the process of cleaning the house or doing something to keep the house clean. Anything that you do that to keep the house clean is called a chores. Okay.
Chores.
Yes. So we have a daily chores and we have weekly and we have monthly. So among the daily chores, the things that you do every day is dusting. Dusting is to dust the places in your house, the places that have dust. If you are dusting it, it means that you are removing the dust of the places that have dust in your house. Sweeping. If you are sweeping, it means that you are using this item here to clean the house. This is called a sweeper.
Sweeper.
Yes.
Sweeper.
So if you're using, sorry, here. So this is called a sweeper. The thing that you use to
Sweeper.
sweep, yes, is called the sweeper, and the action or what you're doing is called sweeping. So you use the sweeper to sweep the floor. Okay.
Okay.
And also, so vacuuming.
Vacuuming.
If you're vacuuming, it means that you are using this thing to clean the house. This is called a vacuum machine. If you're using it, it means the action itself is called vacuuming, and the item it's called a
Vacuum.
vacuum machine.
Vacuum machine. Okay. Got it.
Yes. Washing the
Washing
dishes.
dishes.
Yes. Washing dishes. The dishes are the plates and the cups and the spoons. They are called dishes. Okay.
Okay.
If you are washing them, it means that you are washing the dishes. Good. Go ahead.
Feeding pets.
Feeding pets.
Pets.
Mm-hmm.
Feeding pets. Doing laundry.
Mm-hmm.
Preparing meals.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning bathrooms.
Good. Feeding pets, it means if you have Any animal that you keep at home, it's called a pet. Like if you have a cat at
Okay.
home, it's called a pet. So if you're feeding the pet, also is a daily chores. Doing laundry.
Uh, Wait just a moment.
Mhm.
Pets. If we have chickens or cats or dog, it all pets.
Yes, any animal that you keep at home, but not for eating. Any animal that you don't eat, you just keep it at home. Not chicken, because chicken, if you keep it, you eat it, right?
Okay.
So something that you don't eat, something that you just keep it because you like
Okay.
animals around, like dog
We
or cat or anything.
we
That's
don't eat.
anything that,
Okay. We don't
yes.
eat the cats, but the Chinese do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, the Chinese do. They eat cats and they eat dog and they eat everything.
Yeah. Maybe it's human as also. No issue.
Yes. So
Okay.
the things, so you don't eat pets. Pets are the animals that you keep so that they can keep you company. Those are called
Okay.
pets. Okay?
Pets. Okay.
Yeah. Doing laundry is to wash your clothes. Laundry is dirty clothes.
Okay. Laundry.
Pre- yeah, preparing meals is known if you're cooking. Cleaning the bathroom, it means to clean the bathroom. And this is the
Okay.
weekly,
The,
this is the weekly
uh,
house chores.
the origin of bathroom is washroom.
Yes. Well, it's not an origin, it's a name. So
Okay.
you can say a bathroom or a washroom. It's all the same.
Washroom. Okay.
Yes. So you can say I'm going to the bathroom, or I'm going to the washroom, or I'm going to the toilet.
Okay.
But usually a
Toilet.
toilet, yes, but usually a bathroom or a washroom is somewhere that you just shower in, usually. And a toilet is where you go, like a place like
Uh-huh.
this. Yeah, where you
Okay.
go and do your business. But it's all the same. No, in these days, if you like, as long as it's a place that you go, maybe whatever it's, if it's a toilet, then it's a bathroom and it's a washroom. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, weekly house chores.
Uh, Watering planets. Washing, bedding,
Mm-hmm.
washing, bedding,
Mm-hmm.
mapping floors,
Mopping.
mopping, mopping floors,
Mm-hmm.
watering planets,
Watering plants. Plant.
plants, plants,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
plants. Okay. Mowing, mowing the lawn,
Yeah. Mowing the
la,
lawn. Lawn.
lawn. Okay. Mowing the
Mhm.
lawn.
Good. Okay, one of the weekly chores, one of the things that you do every week is washing the beddings, the things that you put on the bedroom, the things that you put on the bed, they are called beddings or bedding.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a bed sheet. So you have a bed sheet and you have a bedding. So these things that you put on the bed, you call them bedding. Mopping
Okay.
floors. If you are mopping the floor, it means that you are cleaning it with water. And these things that you use to mop is called a mopper.
Mopper. Okay.
Yes. So you use a mopper to clean or to mop the floor. So mopping
Okay.
the floor, it's using the mopper to clean the floor. Watering plants. If you're watering the plants, it means that you are, putting water to the plants so they can grow. Mowing the lawn. Mowing the lawn is cutting the grasses. Mowing is this machine here that you use. It's called a mower.
Mower.
Yes. So you use a mower to mow the lawn. What is a lawn? A lawn is a field with grasses. A field that has grasses or a green field is called a lawn. So if you are mowing the lawn, it means that you are using this machine, which is a mower, to cut the green grasses. Capish?
Kabish.
Okay. Continue.
Wash the car, taking out the trash, taking out the trash,
Mm-hmm.
washing windows,
Mm-hmm.
bathing pit,
Pet?
pet.
Yeah, pet.
Okay, bathing pit. Okay,
Yes.
bathing pit.
Yeah. So if you wash your car, also is a weekly chores. Wash the car, taking out trash. The trash is the dirty things that you have in the house. Washing the windows. So now we are in the monthly house chores. You wash the windows, washing the windows, and bathing the pet. So if you're showering the pet,
Okay,
if you have a dog, if you're cleaning the dog with water, or if you have a cat, if you're showering the cat, then it means you are bathing the pet.
okay.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Clean, rever refrigerator,
Re-
refrigerator,
refrigerator. Refrigerator.
refrigerator,
Yeah,
ref,
so clean
ref,
refrigerator. Clean refrigerator.
refrigerator. Okay, refrigerator,
So, okay, just pronounce it as this. Refrigerator.
refrigerator,
Yes, good. Refrigerator.
refrigerator,
Yes,
refrigerator. Okay,
yes. So,
clean,
clean refrigerator.
refrigerator.
Mhm.
Okay, change air filters on uh, furnace, furnace or
Yeah,
air conditioner,
furnace.
furnace or air conditioners,
Good,
conditioner.
good.
Clean blinds,
Mm-hmm.
vacuum, uh, vacuum
Mm-hmm.
curtains,
Curtains.
curtains,
Yes. Vacuum the
curtains,
curtain. Yes.
curtains.
Okay. So, clean refrigerator. Clean refrigerator. So a refrigerator, if you're cleaning the refrigerator, it's like so refrigerator, another word for refrigerator is fridge.
Okay,
Yes. So these days we don't say refrigerator, we just say fridge. I'm going to clean the fridge, which is this, the
fridge.
place that you put the milk and everything to be cold. Yeah, is a fridge. So people these days
Fridge.
they just say fridge, not refrigerator. But the original word, so fridge is a short form for refrigerator. But these
Okay,
days you don't, yeah, people don't waste their time and say refrigerator. We just say fridge. Okay.
fridge.
Yeah, which is written like the
F
spelling
R I
full.
G E.
I'm sorry.
Remove remove eater.
No, fridge. The spelling of fridge is different. So
Okay,
this is how you spell fridge. This is how you spell it.
okay,
Yes, you add D. So you're correct, but you add D between RING. So
okay.
you have to, yeah, fridge. This is how you spell
Fridge,
fridge. Yeah, so,
fridge.
mhm. And we said, like these days, you just say fridge. So fridge is a short form of refrigerator. Capish?
Okay, capiche.
Okay. Uh, clean sorry, change air filters on furnace or air conditioner. Furnace is something that you use during the winter. The furnace brings heat and the air conditioner brings cold. Okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
when it's cold, you use the furnace to make the room warm. When it's cold, when it's hot, you use the air conditioner to make the room cold.
Okay.
Clean blinds. This kind of
Clean
window,
blinds.
yes, this kind of window is called blinds. They are called blinds. Have you noticed that usually sometimes people have this in their office?
Yep.
Yes. So this kind of things that you have in the office on the window is called blinds. They are called blinds.
Okay.
Vacuum curtains. Curtains are
Blinds.
this.
It's same of can't see, or
I'm sorry?
his eye is closed blindly.
Yes.
Blindly.
Exactly.
Blinds.
Blinds. Yes. It's from the word blind, from someone that can't see.
Blind.
And yes. And they call this thing blinds because you are inside, you can see the one that is outside, but the one that is outside cannot see you.
Okay.
So if you're inside the office and you have these blinds, the one outside is blinded. He cannot see what is going on inside, but you can see what is going on outside if you go close to the blinds, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, so that's why they call it blinds. And curtains are these things that you use on the window. So to vacuum the curtains is also a monthly chores. Is curtains known?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yearly.
Mhm.
Champagne.
Yeah,
The
shampooing the
shampooing.
carpet.
Shampooing the carpets. Clean garage. Burn
Prune
trees and
prune
prune trees and shrubs.
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 Yes. Yeah. So yearly chores, something that you do yearly is shampooing the carpets. Shampooing the carpet is to clean the carpet with this machine. So it's like
Okay.
you are putting a shampoo. It's like you are putting a shampoo on the carpet. You know the shampoo that you use
Okay.
to wash your head with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're doing this to the carpet, it means that you are shampooing the carpet. Clean garage. So if you're cleaning your garage, it means you're cleaning garage. Prune trees and shrubs. To prune trees is to make the trees look like neat. To prune is to make something look neat. And so sometimes if you do you see these small trees that you have outside your house, maybe in the front yard or the backyard?
Yeah.
Sometimes the trees are taller than each other. So if you put them
Yep.
all in the same size, it means that you are pruning the trees. Okay?
Okay.
To
Pruning.
prune is to put them all in one size. Okay, prune trees and shrubs. Shrubs are, the flowers that you have inside your house?
Yep.
Yeah, the ones that you put inside your house, like for design, they are called shrubs.
Okay. Shrubs.
Yeah. Okay.
Shrubs.
All right. Let's go to the grammar. Okay. So we're going to talk about a present simple tense. So we talked about the present simple tense before, but we still have some few things to talk about the present simple tense. So let's see what it is that we want to talk about. So tell me about your daily routine. We already talked about a daily routine before, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so we don't have to mention that. Okay. The present simple tense. Questions. How to ask a question with a present simple tense, WH question. Okay, so when the question is what or when, you need do or does and verb. When the question is why or where or how, the same thing, you need do or does and then the verb. Example, let's take where. Where do and then you go every weekend? Where do you go every weekend? This is a question I'm asking you. Where do you go every weekend? Let's take when. When does he get here? Okay? When does
Okay.
he get here? This is also a question. Understood?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Adverbs of frequency. What is the meaning of adverbs of frequency? Adverbs of frequency are the adverbs that you use, or the words that you use when you're trying to explain that something happens all the time. But
Okay.
each and every adverb has its percentage. So if something happens all the time, 100%, then you use always. If something
Always.
happens not all the time, but it happens anyway, you can use usually, which is 90%. And if something happens not really a lot, you can use normally or generally, which is 80%. And the one after it is 75%, which is frequently. If something happens frequently, it means that it's not like always. So it happens, but maybe it happens once or twice a week. Often is something that happens maybe less than frequently, which has 70%. If something happens sometimes, it means that it has a chance of happening and a chance of not happening, 50%, 50-50. And occasionally is something that happens, but it's something that happened, but it takes a very long time before it happens. Occasionally.
Occasionally. Okay.
Seldom or rarely, it means that something happened 10% of the time. Maybe in 2 years it happens maybe one. Hardly ever, something that hardly ever happens. Maybe in 5 years it only comes around one time. It has only 5% of happening. And 0% is never. If something never happens, then it has a 0%. If something has a 0% of happening, then you use never. Okay, let's see. Always. Like we said, if something all the time happens, you use always. For example, I always get up early. If I say I always get up early, it means that I'm never late. It means I always get up early. I never miss getting up early. Usually, she usually leaves home at 7. If I say she usually leaves home at 7, it means that 90% of the time she leaves home at 7. Maybe every day she leaves home at 7, but maybe just 1 day or 2 days she missed and she didn't leave home at 7. She left at 8 or 9. So you can use
Okay.
90%, which is usually. Normally or generally. We generally go swimming after work. It means that it's not every day after work that we go swimming. Generally, like not all the time. We only go swimming 80% of the time. Frequently. Check the equipment frequently. It means don't check the equipment all the time, not every day, no, but just frequently, whenever you feel like checking it. Okay?
Okay.
Often. It has
Often.
70%. Huh?
Okay. I'm saying it's not often. We as Arab say it's often.
As what?
Arabs say it
No, no,
often.
no. No, often is
Yeah, yeah.
wrong. The word is often.
Often.
Yeah, this is all, even the British, even the Americans, we all say often.
Okay.
Yeah, the T is silent. You don't pronounce the T. Sorry. Yes, you don't pronounce the T. You don't say often, you say often.
Often.
Yes. So they often go to the theater. So they often go to the theater. It means that 70% of the time they go to the theater, but not all the time, not every day. And the theater is a cinema. So
Okay.
Americans say theater and British say cinema. It's a place where you go and
Okay.
watch movie.
Okay.
Yes. So
Fair.
Americans say, yeah, Americans say, I'm going out. If you meet an American, he'll tell you, I will go to the movie theater. But a British
Theater.
person will say, I will go to the cinema.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Sometimes, if something happens, sometimes it happens 50% of the time. He sometimes go to bed late. It means that 50% of the time he goes to bed early, and 50% of the time he goes to bed late, occasionally. I see her
Occasionally.
occasionally in the street. Like I said, occasionally is something that doesn't happen all the time. It happens maybe once in a while. So I never see her on the street, but one day I see her. It means I see her occasionally on the street. It means, oh, just time to time, not all the time, 30% of the time.
Okay.
Seldom or rarely. She seldom or rarely eats meat. It means that she only eat meat 10% of the time. Maybe her whole life she used to eat fish and chicken, but maybe she went to a party and she eats meat, but that's it. But she seldom or she rarely eats meat. It's not all the time. Hardly ever. If something hardly ever happen, it means that it's close to impossible. It might happen, but it is sometimes impossible. He hardly ever goes to library. It means that he might go to the library one day, but he hardly ever goes to the library. Never. We said
Okay.
something happened. Never. If we use never, it means that something never or something has 0% chance of happening. We never wear jeans at work. It means that this is absolutely not happening. Whenever I go to
Never
work,
ever.
I never, yes, never ever wear jeans. Okay, adverbs of frequency is the same thing. Frequency adverbs are often, always, never, sometimes, generally, seldom, rarely, ever, frequently, etc. So this
Okay.
adverbs of
What is the
frequency,
correct what is the correct pronunciation for etc.?
etc.,
Yeah.
etc.
Etc. We can say
Yes,
etc.
yes. So this
Okay.
etc is a short, like it's an abbreviation of etc. So etc. If I say maybe seldom, rarely, ever, frequently, etc. So etc.
Etc.
is the abbreviation of, yes, of etc.
Okay.
Capish?
Capiche.
Okay. Frequently adverbs. We said these adverbs have a way, or we have a position, or where to, like in our English. In English, we have a way to use these adverbs. It's not all the time that we use them. No, but there is a certain way that we use these adverbs of frequency. So the adverbs of frequency usually go into the following positions, or into the following situations. Before the main verb, after the verb be, between the auxiliary verb and the main verb, before used to and have to. Okay, let's see the explanation of these things. Before the main verb. So before the main verb, if you want to use the adverb of frequency before the main verb, what is a main verb? A main verb is the verb that you use almost every day, or the verb that does not need anything but s. So the verb that you use in our daily life, like maybe buying, sleeping, working, cooking, these are called main verbs. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. So if you find this kind of verb, or if you want to use the adverb of frequency with the main verb, then this is how you use it. First, you need a subject, which is the one doing the action, and then the adverb of frequency, and then the main verb. Example, I often visit my parents. If I say I often visit my parents, then I is the subject, often is the adverb of frequency, visit is the main verb, and my parents is the rest of the sentence to make it sensible. Next one, he always buys comics. He is the subject, always is the adverb of frequency, buys is the main verb, comics the rest of the sentence. They hardly ever visit us. They, subject, hardly ever, adverb of frequency, visit, main verb, us, rest of the sentence. I seldom read foreign periodicals. I is the subject, seldom is the adverb of frequency, read is the main verb, foreign periodicals is the rest of the sentence. And the meaning of foreign periodicals is like foreign newspapers. So periodicals is like a newspaper, like, yeah, a foreign newspaper. That's the meaning of foreign periodicals. Good?
What's the meaning of comics?
Comics? Oh, comics is a book for children. A book for children that has pictures, maybe Spider-Man is talking to someone and this is doing this. Those are called comics. A book for children with pictures and a lot of things for children. Okay, the next situation is after the verb be. What is a verb be? A verb be is anything or is something that helps the verb or something that helps explain the action. So what is a verb? A verb is an action. Any action is a verb. Walking, sleeping, jumping, anything that has to do with action is a verb. So this verb to be, if I say a verb to be, is also telling you that an action happened, but it's not telling you about the action. So for example, if I say he is jumping, so is here is the verb to be. It helps explain jumping. He is jumping. They are jumping. We are jumping. So are, is, am, they are all called verb to be. Understood?
Understood.
Okay. Example. No. If you want to, yes. So if you want to use the verb to be, so after the verb to be, you want to use the verb to be to form the adverb. If you want to use the verb to be with adverb of frequency, this is how you use it. You need the subject, and then the verb to be, and then the adverb of frequency, and then the rest of the sentence. For example, he is always late for college. If I say he is always late for college, I have my subject, which is he, and I have my verb to be, which is, and I have adverb of frequency, which is always, and late for college is the rest of the sentence. So, and the next one, I am often ready for work at 6 a.m. I is the subject, is the adverb of, verb to be, often adverb of frequency, ready is the verb, and the rest of the sentence. He is never worried about his finances. Same thing. I am never asked to speak at public meetings. They are rarely invited to parties. Okay, the last one is between the auxiliary verb and the principal verb. So auxiliary verb is also like, it's like verb to be, and principal verb is like the main verb. Like, so here, let's see an example. I have always thought of standing for election. So I is the subject, or I is the subject, yes, and have is the auxiliary verb. Like we said, auxiliary verb also help explain the action or tells you more about who did the action. So I is the subject, have is the auxiliary verb, always is the adverb of frequency. Thought, thought is the principal verb. What is a principal verb? A principal verb, we say, is like a main verb, but this comes sometimes or usually in past tense. So a principal verb is the verb or is an action that usually comes in a past tense, or it doesn't come, it is formed. So if I say I visit my parents, visit here is a main verb. But if I say I visited my parents, so visited here is a principal verb because it comes in the form of past tense. It changes from the original meaning of the verb, which is visit. Capish?
Capish?
Okay, I've always thought of standing for election. He has always done justice to all. Good. We shall never explore such opportunities. He
We
will
say
hardly ever.
explore, explain, huh? We
Uh-huh.
say
I'm sorry?
explore. Explore means explain.
No. To explore is to oh, sorry about that. Can you see? Oh
No.
wait. Uh, can you see?
Yep.
Okay. To explore, it's like to what should I
Discover.
say? Yes, it's like to discover. Definitely.
Okay.
So to explore is to discover something, is to know more about something. Okay?
Okay.
So we shall never explore such opportunities. He will hardly ever appreciate your kind gesture. To appreciate something is to be thankful, and kind gesture. A kind gesture is something that you do for someone as a sign that is saying thank you. For example,
Okay.
if you like as a sign of saying like of saying as a sign of being good to someone, or as a sign of saying thank you to someone. So let's say you are going to the mall with your friends and what should I say? Let's say you're going to the mall with your friends and one of your friends has a car, but his car broke down. It's not working. And you give him or you gave him the keys to your car and told him like to go home, to drive it and go home, and then later he can bring the car to your house. This is a kind gesture.
Okay.
Anything that shows that you are kind towards someone is called a kind gesture. I have sometimes managed to hoodwink others. Hoodwink is to deceive someone. To hoodwink is to deceive. It means like to tell or to make someone believe that something is true when in reality it is a lie. For example, if I come to you and say to you, let's say if I have a ring and I'll come to you and I'll tell you, Mr. Kareem, this ring is gold. And you say,
Uh-huh.
okay, I want to buy this ring. And then you told me, how much are you going to sell the ring? And I told you, give me $500. And you say, no, it's too much. And I say, no, this is a pure gold, this and that. I told you a lot of things about it. And you give me $500, but when you go back home, you discover that it is not gold, it is iron. It is not even gold at all. So I
Okay.
hoodwinked you, I deceived you.
Okay.
So this is what you call
Hoodwink.
hoodwink. Yes. So if
Hoodwink.
someone do something like this to you, you say, he hoodwinked me. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. It has rarely caught my attention. They are never ready for compromise. A compromise is to
Compromise.
be, yes, a compromise is if two people are fighting and they come to an agreement which both of them are happy with. For example,
Okay.
if yes, so if two people are fighting about something, but then at the end of the day, they make an arrangement, and like all of them are happy, like the other one is happy and the other one is happy. This, what they do now, is called a compromise. So no one
Compromise.
gets like all of them, like yes, all of them gets what they want. So all of them are okay with what is happening. So they
Okay.
compromise.
Okay.
Capish?
Kabish.
Okay. So we are done with this session, and let's. Okay. So we are not going to do the exercise. I'm going to give you the exercise as an assignment. So I will send you the exercise,
Okay.
and you do it as an assignment, and send it back to me. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. So do you have any question?
No, thank you. Actually, I have some words. I can't spell. I feel that I can't spell it well. I need
Okay.
time to tell you some words and we correct it together.
Yeah. Sure. Definitely.
Okay. Some
Whenever.
word like modernization. We use this word a lot in our career. It's
Yes.
related to when we modern something or modern software.
I know.
We say this
Yeah.
modernization.
Well,
This one,
it's not modernization. It's called modernization. That's how you
modernization.
pronounce it. Yeah.
Modernization.
Yeah. Modernization. Isn't this word? Let me write the word.
Modernization.
It's
Modernization.
from modern. It's from modern.
It's
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Like this.
I think it's by Z. Modernization. It's not
It's the
S.
same thing.
Okay. Modernization.
No. Modernization. This is how you write it, but you pronounce it with Z.
Okay.
Yes.
But
For
I think
example.
if you Google it, it will be by Z.
This is the word here. Yes, the British, yeah, the British spelling is with Z. Did you see here?
Yeah.
They say
Yeah.
British.
This word.
No, sorry. They say British. The British spelling is with S, and everywhere else, like in America, it's with Z. That's why they say
Okay.
here, if you check here, they say elsewhere. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
They say elsewhere modernization, but British, they
Modernization.
use S. But the pronunciation of the word is with Z. British or America, they all pronounce it with Z. So you don't
Okay.
say
It's not
modernization.
modernization. It's
Yes.
modernization.
Yes, it's modernization.
Modernization.
Yes. And
Okay.
modernization is making modern in appearance or behavior. So if something is modern, it means that you are trying to modernize it. If something is old and you're trying to make a new version of it, it means that you are trying to modernize it. You're trying to modernize it.
Modernization.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Modernization.
it's
Uh,
yeah. So it's like,
Brutization.
and what?
Brutization. Brutization.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the word. What?
Brutization. Priority.
Prioritization.
Priority. When
Ah.
we need to set some priority, we say
Mm.
prioritization.
Yeah. Okay. Even though I haven't heard that before, but let me see. Are you
When we
sure?
set the priorities, we say
Mhm.
prioritization. Prioritization.
Yeah, prioritization. Yeah, you can say that. Prioritization. Okay, or you can say, actually, you can say prioritize, right? Or prioritization. Good. I guess this is the word. Wait, give me a second. Derived. Yeah, it is derived from prioritization, but I don't have it in this dictionary. So let me see. If you have it here in Google. Yeah, prioritization.
What?
Prioritization. Prioritization.
Prioritization.
Yeah, so it's like priority. priority, prioritization, prioritization,
Priority.
prioritization.
Okay. Prioritization.
So yeah, what I would
Okay,
do
I'll
is
practice it.
what I will do is I think it's easy if you just send me the words, and I'm going to send you like a video of the words that you can listen to the pronunciation of the
Okay.
words. So send me the words that you
Okay.
want, and I can send you the link for videos that will pronounce the word for you correctly, and you listen to them so you can be able to pronounce them. Okay?
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Okay. Any question? No problem.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
You are welcome. Okay. Well,
Thank you. Bye.
so I will see you in the next session, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I will talk to you. Okay, I will talk to you in the next session, and have a good night.
Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you're
Bye.
welcome. Bye bye. Good night.